How was y'all week? That's always number one. Question number one. How was y'all week, bro? That's the only thing that matters, bro, for real. Who made money this week? My best I've ever had. Now this is a decent week. Yeah, this is a decent week. Not gonna lie. So this webinar, same as every week. I do want to say this, so like it's like a little update as far as like the Discord. So Abdul kind of like made the live trading a little more organized. So he kind of like do his own live trading. And if you want to just go live with the group and just talk with other members, you can. So it's like two different types of live chats. If people understand what I'm talking about, you can go to the bottom of the Discord. You'll see like trade session only, and then free voice chat. Free voice chat, anybody could just chat on there and just go live, back test with somebody, etc. So that's just a little update as far as that. But yeah, all I'm going to do is just break down the wins and losses that I took this week. Didn't even get any questions at all. Like, like every single week I asked, like, okay, you got any requests? Didn't get any requests at all. Okay. I did get one request, but it was a guy asking, can you show me the 2 candle supply and demand? I'm just like, bro, just watch the previous webinars. You'll understand, bro. So I don't want to go through like beginner stuff because the information is already in the webinar. So I don't want to just keep talking about the same stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna break down all the trades I took. A lot of y'all didn't take my setups. Some of y'all did, but let's just break it all the way down. So let's do the losses first, and then we're gonna go through the wins. So what day was this? Let me go here. This was what day? This was Tuesday. Okay. So this had a break of structure right here. We're going towards the 200 EMA, which is a counter trend move. So I always say this: when you're going towards the 200, it is a counter trend move. You definitely don't want to hold that unless you are in momentum or something like that. This looked good to me. I'm not gonna lie, like this looked pretty good. We had a momentum candle right there. Let me hit the replay mode. So yeah, we had like a momentum candle right here, and I'm like, okay, this could be a potential New York reversal. So like even like today, like London dropped and then New York corrected and started going up. Like the UJ settle we took today, like that was short-lived. You scalped that and got out because New York usually do reversals. So like this is what I was thinking on Tuesday. I'm like, okay, like this is a demand setup. We broke minor break of structure right there. We're coming back. The only thing is we're going towards the 200. So I'm just like, this cannot work out. And then immediately, as soon as the candle broke, it just reversed. It was an instant L. That was trash. Not gonna lie. So this was just a counter trend move that I lost on. And okay, that was on Tuesday. So Thursday, SPX. Now, SPX was a high risk trade. That's why I got in aggressive. I didn't even wait on the break of the candle. I just got in. This was high risk just because it was near open. And I still like to sell. I'm not gonna lie. We had a minor break of structure to the downside. We're going away from the 200. And literally, like, just volume came out of nowhere. And I got out like right here. Like before hit my stop loss, I just got out. Because like, why are you even pushing up in that momentum? I just got out. And it was only like 5 pips anyway, so I wasn't really too big on SPX, but I just know for now I'm not going to touch SPX, bro, because we haven't even been trading it all year. And even like last year, like November, December, we barely traded SPX. So I'm just like, bro, I'm just going to SPX don't even matter. So like this was like a pointless L. I don't even know why I even took it. It looked good, but it was a loss. So those are the 2 losses that I took this week. That was all 5-minute setups. I'm not gonna lie, none really too much with the higher time frame. This is kind of trend L, and this one was dangerous because of the open. Either you took it or you didn't, but these was 2 L's. So let's just talk about the wins that we took this week. So this was Monday on GU. GU was an amazing day on Monday. I got in aggressive on this move. A lot of people thought they was going to lose because they got in aggressive because it did kind of go a little bit deep into the demand zone, but it never touched the bottom of the zone. You could have got in aggressive as it went back up. You could have got in aggressive at the zone. You just know where to put your stop losses underneath the demand zone. But this was just a good day. Like runners, just a great day Monday. Like nothing really to talk about. Tuesday was a very, very like interesting day because we took a demand, but it also ran to a supply. Some of y'all took that supply. Some of y'all took that demand. Some of y'all didn't take the demand and just took the supply. But this was a demand zone that I had marked up. I was looking at this zone right here, and I was already iffy because we had hella gaps below. Now, like I say before, New York like to do reversals. So this is obviously a perfect example of getting caught in a reversal. Right here, this was the entry that we were supposed to get in at, but I got in aggressive on this move because previously on Tuesday, I lost on a break of the candle on AU. So I'm just like, you know what? Like, it's no point. Let me just get in aggressive. So I just scalped my 101. Now, when I got in, I'm looking at this whole entire candle right there. Cause I'm just like, bro, we running into a supply and they got to break a structure on that supply. EMA just crossed. This could potentially hold. And you see, as soon as they tap that zone right there, it just sold. So if you sold right here, this is a good setup. But like I always talk about this. When demand run into a supply zone, be very careful because that could hold. Like for people that's new, watch the older webinars where I say demand running into supply. Because you're going to see stuff like this happen all the time where your demand zone, you'll be in a trade, but it's running into a supply zone. So you got to be very careful right here. I knew to get out instantly just because I'm like, bro, like we got a bearish breaker structure right here. London was bullish the whole time. So I'm still looking at London to see, okay, what has London did? It literally went up, pushed up all night, and then we get bearish breaks of structure. We could have scalped that buy, but you had to get out up in that supply zone or it was over. So that was Tuesday on GJ demand. And that supply was like amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I was in it, but I didn't catch that. I'm not gonna lie. So that was Tuesday. Thursday, talk about Thursday. So I felt like this was a high risk trade right here. This trade that I took on NAS, I took this trade right here, right there, and I just scalped the 101. Now, why did I take this trade when it don't even have a bearish breakup structure? I liked it because we was going away from the 200 for one. I looked at what happened yesterday. So when we have massive moves like this, understand that the market has to correct itself. It's not just going to just keep dropping and then the very next day continue to drop. No, I don't even think this was normal. I think this was news, to be honest. I think this was news. I could be wrong. But either way it goes, this drop is not normal at all. So I'm just like, okay, they could do a potential correction. And I had this marked up. I sent it to the NAS 100 channel. And some of y'all took it, some of y'all didn't, but this zone held the entire time. Like I didn't want to just hop back in and reuse the zone because I don't really like reusing zones, but you can. But me personally, I just like untapped zones. So as soon as it tapped that zone the first time with this demand zone right there, had the 200 right there. As soon as the counter broke, I just hit my 101, just got out, and I was straight off of that. So I usually don't take stuff that don't have a breakup structure, but I was just really just confident in this trade. That's why I just took it. And it ended up being a good win. Okay, so that was Thursday was NAS demand, and then I took a GU supply on the break of the candle. Now, for people that's new, when I send out my setup, please look at the setup and think about if you want to take it and does it make sense to get in aggressive or get in on a break of the candle. Now, why wouldn't I get in aggressive on this trade? I would never get aggressive on this trade just because look at how big the zone is. That don't even make sense. And this is GU too. So my stop loss would be all the way up here. I would have, what is this? A 21 pip stop loss. And I got to aim my first target. Got to be at least 21 pips. So I'm like, I'm not even about to get in aggressive on this trade. The zone is extremely large. It's no point. So when it got to that zone, I'm like, okay, even though it gave me a rejection, dog, because I wanted to get in aggressive. I'm like, no, it don't make sense because my stop loss is going to have to go all the way up here. That's not going to make sense. So all I did was just wait on the break of the candle. So right here, have my short tool already ready. I'll be having it already ready. As soon as I get into my zone, I have it right there. Then I look at my MT4 and I just have my stop loss right there. And then my 101 would be right here. And then soon, like literally like one candle, that was it. That's all I needed. That's literally all I needed. And that was it. And I got out. And another thing I didn't like about this trade was that the 200 was flat. This wasn't a strong trend. Like we're just going up and down. This is not a strong trend move right here. So going towards the 200, I always say this, going towards the 200, we know what comes with it. Like it's a high risk setup when we go towards the 200. So just like I lost on AU this week, going towards the 200. That's why I like to take all my setups going away from it. Like some of y'all did take this move right here, it was good. And I talk about this all the time where I say where you're the last candle at the top, like there's no price action above, like you're just in no man's land. These are the good ones to take. So this was a good sell to take if some of y'all did take this right there, but I was good. Like I didn't want to take this. I just rather just take that previous move and just scalp out and get out. So That was Thursday. Thursday was it was an all right day. I don't know what subs y'all took, but Thursday was all right. Let me take this off. Yeah, that zone was extremely large. Okay, so Friday. Okay, so let's talk about today. What happened today? Today was, and it's crazy because EU is about to get removed from the Discord channel, but EU really did its thing today. I'm not gonna lie. This setup right here had a 4-hour confluence. At first, I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, it got a bullish break of structure. We coming from a downtrend, okay. New York like to do reversals, but what is going to make me more confident getting into this trade? Now, I didn't even peep this trade until it already was about to hit take profit as far as the original entries. Once I went to the 4-hour, and I'm like, hold on, bro. Like, we tapping into this demand zone, right? I can just take this stuff off. It don't even matter. Like, we was tapping into this demand zone right here. And I'm just like, man, like, this looked great. And we got the 5-minute right there. I'm like, bro, we done took setups like this before. Like, literally. I'm like, oh, okay. So I see why people are feeling confident to take the setup. So again, like I just showed on my Instagram story, I got in late on this move. But like, when it comes to your setup having higher time frame confluence, they tend to like go a little bit longer than just a 5-minute setup. Like a 5-minute setup, you probably just going to get a 1-to-1, maybe a 1-to-2, and then it's going to reverse. But when it comes to like higher time frame mixed in with your 5-minute, you may get a 1-to-2, 1-to-3, 1-to-4, maybe. It just depends like how much the higher time frame is helping a 5-minute setup. But yeah, this setup right here was just great, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like in EU, I don't even like EU like that. So this was great. Like, straight up, this was great. What else did I take today? I took Euro USD, not Euro USD, USD JPY supply. Now people ask me, why did you get in aggressive on this move? Well, look at what happened at the first thing. Look at what happened. Look right here. Look right there. It rejected the zone immediately rejected the zone. So as soon as I saw that it immediately rejected the zone, I'm like, okay, I could just put my stop loss right there, get in at the zone, put my stop loss right there. Now, I'm be honest, 12 pips on USD JPY is actually kind of a lot because this is a slow pair. It's actually not a fast pair. So as soon as I got my 1-to-1, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even about to try to hold this because USD JPY does not give out a lot of pips per day. Like, if people know how this pair moves, like, it's not like a GBP JPY, GBP USD. Like, it's not going to give out a lot of pips. So I'm knowing that, and we got a rejection on my zone. I'm going to get in aggressive, and I'm going to scout my 12 pips, my 7, 8 pips, whatever I needed. And that was it. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to take anything else. So I think GJ had a demand right after this. But that's all the setups that I took. It was a lot of winning setups, to be honest. I know all USD had a nice, like a great Wednesday, bro. Or was that Thursday? Let me go back to it. Let me see. Where is this at? Because it was just like, I was just like, wow, I didn't take this. Let me go to it. It was just like, wow, did anybody take this? This day, right here. Right here. Dog. Okay, now, do anybody see it? Do anybody see it? Do anybody see it? I'm gonna see if somebody see it before I start answering questions. Do anybody see what's wrong with this right here? That's why I'm just saying, like, it's just so much manipulation that's going on. Like, y'all gotta be careful. It don't matter if your broker is regulated. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, even when you back test, you don't even know if this is accurate because they do stuff like this. Okay. They literally do stuff like this where this candle is supposed to be green. It was supposed to be green. Now it's red. Okay. I know what was right here. That's why I had it marked up. So y'all just got to be careful, man. Like, we see this stuff all the time. Like, we literally see it all the time. People show screenshots and then certain candles be different colors. Like, can't trust any broker. I don't trust no brokers, period. But yeah, so like, this was a supply setup right here. And it literally was just the greatest setup ever. Like, I'm just like, bro, what's going on, bro? I didn't like it because the 200 was flat. You can see all this buildup right here, but this is all this is just liquidity. All this is just liquidity right there. Okay, TradingView just updated with emojis. Okay, but yeah, so yeah, this is just liquidity right there. I'm gonna just draw this up right there. I don't know what TradingView doing, but that was just liquidity right there, and they just broke right through it. But this was just an amazing setup. I don't even know if anybody took it. it was just great. I think Wednesday, yeah, this is Wednesday. I know probably some of y'all took this. We got the 200 EMA right there on the supply setup. That's a breaker structure right there. That's easy right there. That's textbook. That's aggressive entry right there. I'm like, damn. So AU did have a nice run, but going away from the 200 or taking stuff that have a way better breakup structure, like this is just super clean. Like we coming from an uptrend, now we're breaking structure to the downside. Like this is just super clean. But yeah, man, that's all I got, man. Like I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins, 2 losses this week. The 2 losses was pointless. I'm not gonna lie. SPX should never even took SPX and AU counter trend move. We know what that do. But other than that, man, I had a good week. Hope y'all had a good week. And we about to just go and answer some questions, man. So I'm about to close this stuff out. Close some of this out. I know people got questions. I know it's new people that's like, what's going on? It's a lot of stuff. Like, if you listen, if you're new, just please catch up on the webinars. I'm gonna say it every time. All right, man. I'm taking questions, man. Let's just get it. Who we got right here?
My guy, what's up?
What's going on, bro?
All right, yo, can we take a look at GJ today?
GJ, okay.
Yes, sir. It was I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was counter trend. I just wanted you to take a look at it. I mean, you could probably see it. It's towards the bottom.
Yeah, it's right here.
Nah, lower.
Oh, lower?
Yeah, way
Oh,
lower.
you talking about right here? Yeah, actually.
No. Well, yeah, that I don't know if that hit, but I'm talking about the one above it.
Hold on, you talking about this one?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
so, it broke like little highs in there, came back down, and then shot up. I'm talking about that. Is that a clear enough breaker structure to you?
Yeah, it broke this high right there. Now, this was good for buys, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you're talking about this right here,
yeah,
mark this up. Because we can see, like, okay, they just took out liquidity, a breaker structure, another breaker structure. Like, this was good.
Right. And it's been in a downtrend for a minute too.
Exactly.
I think if you look at higher time frame, I'm pretty sure it's extremely bearish, but I was kind of hesitant to take it because I mean, just look at it. Like it was breaking structure to the downside. I didn't think it was gonna shoot up like that, but
yeah,
I know go back eventually. But
yeah, the higher time frame really didn't say too much about it just having hella momentum. It just was ready to just go up. I'm not gonna lie. Like we was at a swing low on the 4 hour. The 1 hour, it did break structure on the 1 hour, but I mean the correction was there, and the 5 minute was just letting you know that it wanted to go up, just because like look at London session, like London was just dropping.
It just kept dropping and dropping and dropping.
Yeah, but yeah, this is good though. This is good.
I bet. And I also got another question. It's low-key kind of personal, but I was gonna ask you, from when you started like actually making money trading to when you first bought your I8, how many years did it take you?
3.
It took you 3 years?
Yeah.
Damn. All right, bro. So patience is key, I guess, bro. Now.
Yeah, bro.
That's tough, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna stick it out. All right, thank you, Doyle. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, bro. I am asking how much longer did it take to get the I8, bro. You know it's gonna happen overnight? Like 6 months? No, bro. Hello?
Yo, what's good?
What's going on?
So my question is, right, what is it? I think GU on Thursday.
GU on Thursday. Okay.
Yeah. Is that it? This is it right here?
Yeah. This right here.
Yeah. Okay, so my first question is, why did you use that wick at the top when that green candle is already like, that's a big body candle right there?
I always include the swing high that's near it on every setup. So say if I draw a demand zone and they have like a wick attached to it, I'm always gonna include that wick on the bottom of it, or whatever swing low is at, I'm gonna include it. So like, well, I wish I could find another example, but let me see. Okay, so right here, like hypothetically, I marked this up. I'm gonna include that green wick.
Like that, I can understand. I can understand that.
Okay.
But that other one, that first one, like that candle's already big.
No,
And
I
then
mean, it
you
is
just
big. Like every supply and
yeah,
demand zone is not going to be the same candle size. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it was definitely big. That's why I didn't want to get in aggressive. I'm just like, this zone is damn near like 20 pips. So no, that
yeah,
don't make sense. But no, definitely like every supply and demand zone is not going to be the same. But this is a big ass supply zone for sure.
yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
So like if I'd have marked it up, I'd have just used that green candle and then that zone would have been smaller.
So you would have did this.
Yeah, because that green candle already kind of big. So
I mean, that's
and then
a
yeah,
if that's what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? If that
yeah,
works for
yeah,
you,
yeah.
then hey. But no, I'll mark mine up like that.
Yeah, yeah. So my second question is it's like three candles in the zone. I didn't know that like the high probable trades and like you could include like other candles in it. I thought it just had to be that one green candle
No,
and then another candle just dropping out the zone.
no, bro. No. That's why you gotta understand gaps, bro. You gotta understand like the gap directly in front of it. Like there's it's a gap directly in front of this. You feel
Yeah,
me?
but
So
I just ain't know it two other candles could be inside the zone.
yeah, it just depends on how you draw your zone. So if you look at GJ today, a lot of
And
people
you also did on UJ today too.
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So like some people did they demand zones like this on UJ, just like that. They just used two candles. They used that, and then they took the braided candle, put their stop loss a little bit under there, and they took that. You can do that too, but me personally, I just like one candle. I don't really like to do two unless they're just extremely small. So you see, like these
Yeah.
are two bearish candles right there. I
Mm,
really wouldn't do that, but I just like them to be extremely small so I can gauge it instead of like I feel like this is kind of like forcing a setup in a way. Like you got two candles, you're just trying to make a setup because it got a gap directly in front of it. Nah,
yeah.
no, I'd rather mine to be a little bit smaller. But yeah, bro, that's all the question you had, or what's up?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
all right, bro. Okay. And GJ had back setup. Hello,
Yo, can you hear me?
yeah, what's going on?
What's going on, boss? So quick before I get into the example, I'm trying to find a way to how would you should recommend me to get familiar with how the forex pairs move as opposed because all I trade is US 30 and it's like easy math for me. But like when I try to take trades on like GJ or all that other shit, like I can't like get the numbers right. So how do you recommend I go about learning that?
Just going on YouTube, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Look on
You
YouTube how to count forex pips, like how to count GJ, because yen pairs are a little bit different on how you count it. So yeah, I'll just go on YouTube, bro. Like just how
okay.
do you count pips on forex pairs?
Okay, cool. And then can I ask you why if I only trade US 30, do you suggest that I learn that? Because I feel like you say that like what is it too volatile for your strategy or does your can I use your strategy on US 30 too?
No, you could definitely, bro. You can definitely use US 30 on strategy. I just personally don't like US 30 because I've lost a lot of money trading US 30. That's just a personal problem. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people in the group that trade US 30. So I mean, if
Okay.
you've been killing it, just stick with it. You know.
Okay, yeah, because I did good last week. Like I passed my phase 1 and then like this week, I don't know if I was just like nervous because of phase 2. Like I've never been in phase 2 before. So I don't know if my emotions got the best of me, but I was like trading like shit. And like I look back and like I didn't really see the setup too much.
Mm.
But yeah, that's why I was asking, like, because I was like thinking, like, maybe should I move to the forex pairs? Because I see that your setups hit on all these forex pairs like all the fucking time, and then like US 30 is like very seldom. You know what I'm saying?
The thing with just trading one pair, like you kind of it kind of makes you want to create a setup just because you only trade in one instrument. So it's just like it kind of really depends on what you want to do. Because I have tried that. I have tried to just trade like GU, like just only trade GU alone. Like beginning my journey, I'll just try to trade one pair. Then I'll be like, damn, I find myself like creating setups, forcing setups, mixing multiple strategies just because I'm focusing on one instrument. So that's why I like trade like 4 to 5 pairs, just so I can just stick with one style with all the pairs that I trade. So
Okay. Okay, that's fair. And let me ask you about this example. So can we go to US 30 today at oh yeah, you are 3 hours 5, 6, 7, 8, 8:50.
yeah,
Hold on.
are you talking about this right here?
So go over to the right, Oh, that's 9. I think that's 9 o'clock.
Damn, US 30 been. Man, hold on.
So
This
go
is-
to the right. Oh,
No, I'm just marking stuff up. This is stuff that I see. You talking about this? This right there.
yeah. Oh, well, I see it. I didn't even see it like that. I was looking at the candle before that, the green one, because it broke like those minor structure.
Well, which one did you take?
That one right there, where your cursor is to the bottom, like the last green candle, 8:45, 8. What is that like? Hold on 1 second. It's for me. I'm in LA and it's 5:50. The candle's 5:50.
Was it New York session or London session?
New York, 5:50 a.m.
Okay.
But I'm
And you took a sell or a buy?
to buy the candle. So yeah, that one right there.
You took a buy right here.
No, I drew the zone because like that one candle where the wick is very long, your box is like at the top of the wick, but that actual candle,
Mhm.
so if you do the replay, it like broke all those minor highs right there. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about? Okay, I know what you did.
Because all that other shit hadn't happened yet. You know what I'm saying?
You did this.
Yes, I'm asking you, that's low probability, right?
I see. I'm not confident in stuff like this. I see what you did, but
Because all that other shit hadn't happened yet. So if you do the replay, it broke those on that candle, it broke the structure to the left, and then it came. You see what I'm saying?
nah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nah, bro. I'm gonna keep
No.
it real with you because if I'm looking at this, I'm still thinking this is a sale because I see what you're talking about. Like if you put the line chart on, this is breaking these highs right there, and then you would just take it if it come back to that zone, and then you'll hop in right there for a buy.
Uh-huh.
I'm not taking that. I'm just not. Even though it won, bro, I'm not gonna have a lot of confidence to know if this is the very bottom. That's just all I'm saying. I don't really know if this is the very bottom. So taking that is like, nah, bro. I would probably would have waited. If I was trading US 30, I would probably would have just waited until it tapped into the zone. Because it just broke two swing highs right here. It goes swing high right here, another one right here, broke this one right there. I like this one more than just taking that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. I see. Okay, for sure. That's bad. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm gonna just go and look up the forex stuff and then just try to analyze US 30 more and just because like I didn't even see that supply setup that you just drew. I didn't even realize that was there, the one to the left.
Yeah, this one, this is a good one right here. And
Okay, okay.
This one did good too. All right, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Damn, US 30 be hitting, bro. Do I gotta trade US 30, bro? Hold on. I'm not even about to do it. What's going on?
What's up, bro? So I have a question for you. So on Tuesday, you sent a GJ buy.
Yeah, GJ demand. Yep.
Yeah, demand. So I was kind of iffy about it because I looked at the 1 hour and it looked like it looked fine, right? It didn't look too bad. And then I looked at the 4 hour, it looked like a giant rejection, right? But I was like, okay, if Doyle's taking it, like I'm sure there's a reason why. So then I hopped in late and then I lost.
Oh,
But how do you go about like looking at the higher time frame and it looks like a giant rejection? But
okay.
on the
Let's go
5
to
minute,
what time frame you was talking about. You said the 4 hour.
yeah, the 4 hour.
Okay, let's look at the 4 hour. What was the 4 hour looking like? Okay. So this is the 4 hour candle close right here, and this candle right here is just going down. If I'm looking at this, clearly there is no clear trend on the 1 hour. I mean, the 4 hour. Like we're 200 coming through the middle. We don't have a clear trend. Honestly, bro, like you had to be actively seeing the 5 minutes to try to prevent to get out this L because nothing on the 1 hour or the 4 hour was saying anything. Come on, TradingView. Okay, so this is the 1 hour. But yeah, if I'm looking at the 1 hour, like nothing is telling me that I want to go down. The only thing that was saying that it wanted to go down was this 5 minute supply zone right here. And because London session was bullish. But other than that, like getting in late on this setup, yeah, you definitely lost instantly, bro. You had to be straight up on it.
Yeah.
But what was the question though? What was the question again?
The question is like, how do you go about like, because sometimes I'll be looking at the higher time frame to like see if like, okay, like let's say right now this trade was bullish, right? We were going for bullish, but on the 4 hour, it just looked like a giant rejection. So like, how do you go about that? Like, do you like not look at the higher time frame?
Okay, so even though it have a rejection, we don't know what the next candle is going to do in a 4 hour. It's the 4 hour. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to overcomplicate my analysis because yes, you did see a rejection on the 4 hour, but did we know that it was going to just drop like this? Absolutely not. But this right here, this 5 minute setup alone, this supply setup that it ran into, that was definitely a key indication that it wanted to hold. Because look at what happened at the zone, and we got a bearish break of structure. So the higher time frame, like we can try to predict like a couple candles before New York, but we don't really know if it's going to do what it's going to say it's going to do. A candle can be a bullish engulfing on a 4 hour, but we dropping. So it just like, we don't really know. So you got to actively looking at your setup on a 5 minute, honestly, and see it. Like, is it consolidating? Is it rejecting the zone? Is it playing around and might take profit? And you got to make a quick decision whether you want to get out or hold. But the 4 hour, like you're going to see that sometimes setups will line up with the 4 hour and you'll know to like have a certain bias. But off of just candlestick rejections, I don't think you're going to know if that's going to just be an automatic reversal just off of rejection. Because I see that and still be like, no, I'm taking a setup. Like I don't care. So
Okay.
I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, I kind of did.
Okay. Okay, it's not a lot going on.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So my first question is because there's an example of this. I call it like a doji demand. If you look like in like right before New York started, the London, there's like the last big blue candle, and then there was like those 3 candles that had wicks, and then it kind of started tanking.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to consider that a supply, it ended up touching that supply at like, it looks like 9 o'clock or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it wicked in. So with that, there was a gap. This is just an example of the type of demand I'm talking about, but there's a gap like attached to that, right? But what I'm talking about is like, how do you feel about when a supplier demand is touched and it's got like not one candle attached to, like how there's multiple sell candles attached to the blue candle? You know what I'm saying? I say blue, it's blue on
So
my
you're
screen.
saying basically it's candles included within the supplier demand zone. Like, how do I feel about it?
Yeah, like when there's gaps within, because like when it touches the zone, you know, you're good to take the trade, right? But like, what if there's another gap that is like deeper in the zone that hasn't been filled? In this case, particularly, there's a bunch of wicks, so there's no gap. But like I'm just saying, in this type of setup where there's like the blast off isn't immediate, right? So, but there is a couple gaps in there. How do you feel if those aren't filled, but the zone is touched? Like it's still high probability. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't. Okay. So we understand gaps. Like we clearly understand gaps, and the setup itself got to have a gap directly in front of it. Now, I see what you're saying when you mean. Let me take these emails off. I see what you're saying when you mean like, okay, it's a gap inside of it, but we got the setup like just like this, but it's still a gap that's unfilled. I'm not gonna try to like that's not my trading style. I don't know if you trying to say like you're gonna start selling as soon as it filled that in, but no, I'll just include the green candle, and then once it gets into the zone, then I'll start selling. But I don't really, I'm not trying to like overcomplicate it. Like far as like, okay, it got to touch that, and then like you got to fill that in, and then start selling. Like, no, that's not.
No, I feel you. And also using the same example. So if you notice, like in that same drop that I'm talking about, like it starts like to fail at the, I guess, the support, and then it finally breaks through. So I've been like back testing recently, like how it breaks the structure. And do you consider the break of structure, like it can be a continuation, even if the break of structure had a mini pullback within the break, like in this example, there's like a couple wicks and then it goes through.
Yeah, sometimes, so say we're in a downtrend, like London been dropping, and then it creates a supply zone right there at 830 or 825 or whatever. But it have to break structure to the upside to get to our supply zone. Those type of setups sometimes don't hold. Okay, like I know people been noticing, like, and it's going to happen where we think that the supply zone is going to continue just from London drop and then New York touching to our setup. But if you're looking at the setup itself, it got to break structure to the upside to even reach our supply setup. So stuff like this could be potentially dangerous because we're coming from a downtrend and it got to break structure to the upside to get to our setup. That could be a reversal as soon as we get in. So you got to take that into account. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right. Okay. My last little question is, So I've been back testing like the only taking safe entries versus only taking aggressive entries.
Mhm.
And like obviously like you just have more L's when you take the only aggressive.
Yes, sir.
And my thing was, did you notice certain confluences that did or did not matter as far as like decreasing those L's for only taking aggressive?
I mean, it's the same rules, bro. Like, far as like getting aggressive, like I'm trying to go away from the EMAs. Is the EMAs right in front of my zone? I need a strong bearish or bullish break of structure, and it's kind of like the same. It's not really like a precise criteria as far as getting aggressive. It just those the main things that I need. Break of structure. I need to be going away from the EMAs for sure. And
So for you, for the most part, it's like in the moment you feel how the momentum of the candle, and that kind of
yeah, no,
gives
definitely
you
look at the candle.
a better idea of when to get in aggressive.
No. Definitely look at what's going on when it immediately touches the zone, because you'll see like, okay, is it rejecting very like hard, or is it just playing around? Did it close inside the zone? But I'll always pay attention to what is happening immediately as soon as you get into the zone, because we can't even see what's going on when we back test. When you actually like forward testing and catching it live, you can see how the candles are reacting to your zone. So I just pay attention to that. Like, okay, what is the first couple candles doing at my zone? And I get an idea whether I want to get in aggressive or not. Or sometimes I'll just get in as soon as it go deep into my zone, but then it start rejecting, just like something like this, like where it just comes into it, but then it's going away from it. Then I get in aggressive.
Right.
So, yeah, it's definitely the reaction that goes into
yeah, it's
getting aggressive.
Definitely a forward testing skill.
Oh, I can't even hear you. I couldn't even hear you right there. All right, bro.
But
I hope
yeah,
I asked you a question.
that's it.
All right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just kind of a forward testing skill.
Okay. All right. All right. Trying to get to everybody. I know it's people waiting.
So, like my question is, how do you know? I guess there's no way to know, but it's like there's something you do differently than everybody else.
I mean, it's not. It comes with experience trading this style. Like I've been using this style for a very long time, so it's kind of like I don't want to be like, oh, I'm about to get out. Everybody should just get out. And then what if it be a winner? Now everybody just mad at me. So it's just like you need to get experience with using the system and seeing trades not work out and be like, okay, if that happens again, I'm going to close it. You get what I'm saying? I can't just say, oh, okay, hold it right there, and then get out right here. And then what if somebody want to hold for 1 or 2, 1 or 3? This is like you gotta trial and error trying to cut your losses. Like it's hard to just say, okay, how do I know? Like this is where I get in at. If I see that is exactly where I'm going to get out. Like the market is not like that. The market ain't perfect at all. So if people is using this style and they're having a hard time cutting losses on a live account, get off the live account, on a demo, practice with trying to cut losses, because it's an art. Like it's not easy to do. Like sometimes I cut a loss and it'd be a winner. Like that trade that I lost on SPX. Let me go to it. I'm about to go to the loss that I took on SPX real quick. Where is it at? Right here. Okay. Did I know that this candle was going to immediately just go up and just go to my stop loss? Absolutely not. But as soon as it got into this area right here, I knew like I'm done. I'm done. It's no reason this candle should even be that big. So that's where I cut the loss at on the SPX trade. Now, some of y'all may just get out right here and took the full loss. You feel me? So you gotta be the experience level gotta come after a while. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Okay.
You just gotta come.
That makes sense. I got you.
Okay.
You see, like I dropped down and grabbed right there. So when it did that, if you cut on like the highs or the lows for the previous day, it grabbed like the previous day low. And
oh, you're talking about this right here. Okay, yeah. Yep, definitely, bro.
Yeah, so when it did that, all I did was just look for I waited for it to push up. Then, of course, you see like the little break right there. If you had a moving averages, or if you had a 13, you'll see where it broke and hit. Kind of rejected rejected the 13. So what I did was the bearish candle, I put the box around that, drew it around and waited for it to come back into my zone, in which I wait for the moving averages to cross, because I notice usually when those moving averages, like when the 13 cross the 50, and then like I see a supply and demand set up, I just take it then, because I see when the 13 cross the 50, it'd be heavy.
So you be getting in kind of late.
I get in I use your I'll get in on the break of the candle. So like hot. All right, so if you draw the box right there.
You had it like this?
Yeah, exactly, just like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
As soon as
this
it
is
come down there.
this is a low probability setup, but it still hit though. This is pretty good.
Yeah, especially when I see that moving average crossing. And then as you see when it got to the top, around, I know it was late, but it was around like what 11, about 11:05. It created a high, and then it started dropping. Then
No, I see it. The only thing that would make me confident to take this is because it took out yesterday's low. Not gonna lie, this is the only thing that just made me just want to take a buy. I just see it just took out that low, but this is pretty good though. This is a good shit.
appreciate it.
It's a good shit. That's all you have.
Yeah, that's it. Appreciate you.
All right, bro. Can you explain why did you pick fixed lot sizes over percentages? That's a great question. I'm glad you asked that, bro. Okay, so why did I choose fixed lot sizes over percentages? Okay, now can I be real with everybody on here? Can I be real with everybody on here? All right, so the larger your account get, this is just me being completely honest. The larger your account get, the less you care about risk management. Now, don't do that for us prop firms. Do not do that for us prop firms. But when you get an account that's like $250,000 or $100K account, and you are already a disciplined trader, that's why I don't recommend this for anybody that just new and just want to place any lots. Don't do that. Don't do that. When you already done had you went around the block a few times, blue accounts, you trade a system, you have consistent results for over a year, then I would say probably do fixed lot size because my risk management is different on every single setup. So say if I trade on EU and I lose 7 pips, okay, I just lost a little over $2,100, and then I trade GJ and catch 20 pips. That's like almost $6,000, and I'm just scalping and getting in and out. So I feel like fixed lot size is only good if you are experienced with the system that you use, not so much trying to get funded and trying to see if you're profitable. No, when you are really good at the system that you use, it don't have to be the strategy that I use. You already know that you have a working system and it's proven. You got a track record of it. So people be trying to do exactly what I do, trying to trade 5 lots per entry, and they only got 10K in their account. That's not going to work, bro. You're going to lose that $10,000. So I don't recommend people to do fixed lot size unless you got like a large amount that's yours, not prop firm money. That's what I'm saying. It don't even apply to everybody because who does have 75K in cash in their trading account? That's not a lot of people. So when people be trying to do the fixed lot size like me, that is not going to work. And I don't want people to lose their account. That's why I always tell people, get magic keys. Just get magic keys. Do the percentages. Like, get magic keys. Don't do what I'm doing because you see that I'll make it 3,000 in a day, and then you will try to use the same lots, and now you done win in drawdown, you done hit your max daily limit. Now you done lost your account. I don't even want people to do that. So that's why I always say go get this. Go risk your account in percentages. I always say 0.5% per entry, so you can keep the account. You feel me? Once you get your own account and you're disciplined, you can do whatever you want. Like, you can literally do whatever you want. But when you trading somebody else's money, you got to play by their rules, period. Make you go back to Wendy's, man. Oh, God. Okay, do anybody got any more questions, though? Any trading questions? But yeah, that's why I like fixed lot size, because my lot size is just, not my lot size, my risk management, it fluctuates. It's different. It's not always the same. So people ask me, okay, how are you doing one-to-ones, but you just lost on AU, but then you just won on GU, but you still made 3,000 a day? We talking about a slow pair and a fast pair. I can easily catch 10 pips on GU. On AU, I might can catch 10 pips, but I know I can get 10 out of GU for sure. Okay, let me scroll up. Doyle, when you were starting to become profitable, how did you manage compounding your account over the long run? So I always say this. I mean, I feel like I already talked about this before. Like, I was working a job, going to school, using refund checks, asking for loans from people. You know what I'm saying? My sister, she just funded me. Like, I asked family to fund me. So it came with a lot of experience as far as me compounding. And yes, I lost. I had losing weeks too. Yes. I don't want people to think that every single week I was making money. Sometimes I put my paycheck in and lose that. So the compounding phase, it's definitely like, it's tough because you got to really be a good trader. Like, you can't like make mistakes, because when you make mistakes, you're going to lose money. So like compounding, like, you got to really be real with yourself. And sometimes this is how I was doing it too. I would save up a large amount, don't put it into my trading account. So I have it to, like, say I get my my savings to like 7K. I wouldn't even put the whole 7K into my trading account. I would put like maybe 3K in my trading account. Keep the other 3K just so I can have a little cushion. I don't want to just keep putting all my money into a trading account, and I'm not that good yet as far as trading. So like, yeah, I know people going through it as far as the compounding, bro. Like it's not easy, bro, especially if you're inconsistent. It's tough, like straight up. Let me see. Last questions I got. No, I fuck with Hango Trade. Hango Trade haven't did anything wrong with me yet. No, I promise you, if Hango Trade don't want to give me my withdrawal, like it's an issue, bro. I'm gone, bro. I'm about to find another broker. But right now, Hango Trade is like, I fuck with Hango Trade for right now. Always gotta say that because everybody can just be good and then it could be fluke. Okay. Example, would you do a fixed lot size on a 10K account risking like 350 a trade? 2 years ago, no. Today, yeah. I would do that. In today's time, yeah. But a couple years ago, probably not. Probably not. Because like 10K, like even when I was building my account up at 10K, like I'm really trying to be careful. I'm really trying to be profitable every single week, even though that's impossible. But no, 10K is not a lot of money, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Magic keys allow you to open multiple positions with fixed percentage without having to manually. I'm trying to tell you, once you get magic keys, it just saves all the headache of trying to figure out risk management. When was the last week you ended up in the negative? What was that? I believe it was this year. I think I went like 2-3 losses. I'm not sure. I don't really focus on the losing weeks because I like damn near the next week I'll make it right back. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't really be focused on the losses as far as like am I having a negative week or a negative month? So most of the time I'll just be in the green. When you choose to get aggressive, do you enter as soon as the price touches? No. I don't like getting in. Like, as far as my aggressive entries, I do not like getting in immediately as soon as I touch my zone. Like, no, I'll wait and see what is the candle doing. What is the reaction first? When I see a reaction, then I'll be like, okay, let me just get in and put my stop loss above the zone or below the zone. But I gotta see a reaction first. I don't just hit buy as soon as I hit my demands. No, bro, absolutely not. Okay, I find myself killing the back test, but when it's live, I always do terrible. Any advice? You need to forward test. You need to stop back testing. You need to stop back testing. Period. Some people just need to stop back testing and just catch themselves live. Let's just stop playing. Let's just catch themselves live. Even if it's on demo, just see if you can see the subs alone. Some people don't like taking my subs. They just be like, nope, I'd rather just try to find these on my own. Like, and I respect that. So it just, yeah, bro. Back testing, it only gets you so far. You need to catch yourself live. That's the only way you're gonna build confidence. And it's gonna even feel better when it is on a live account. So when you do it on a live account, even feel even better. Like some people do all this on demo, but like if you do it on a live account, you're gonna feel like, damn, like I can do this. So definitely catch some setups live. Let me see. Can you check UJ today? Okay, what about UJ today? UJ actually has some demand setups too right after. So if you take these off, and you look at UJ also had, just like how they did the reversal on GJ, like that's a setup right there. This setup right there, if you can see that it's breaking highs, you go another setup. So like you can see like the reversal was in on UJ for sure. Do you have a video on aggressive entries? Yeah, watch the webinars. Watch the webinars. Read the title of the webinar so you can see what I'm talking about. What's the outlook on a weekly and daily goals without a withdrawal amount or frequency? So like I usually, this is just my weekly goal. I try to do over 5K, but obviously I'm doing that in a day. So I'll probably say like a weekly goal for me, like realistically, is like over 7K per week. But I mean, I just be just smashing that shit like every other week. So it's just, I don't really have a weekly goal, to be honest. I just don't. Like whatever we catching and whatever we making, that's it. That's really it. What 3 prop firms we recommend? FTMO, my Forex funds, But I heard my Forex fund spreads is trash. So I don't even know if I want to say that now because people be complaining in the morning, spreads is trash. Spreads is trash. So I'll just say FTMO for right now. I wouldn't even say my Forex funds. So I'm just gonna say FTMO. And they the most legit too. Y'all gotta be careful with these prop firms, bro. People are getting scammed out here. Straight up. I feel like back testing gives you that confidence though. But you right though. Gotta be able to see it. No facts. Back testing will give you the confidence, but you still gotta be vigilant and see the setup. Will you repack UJ with EU channel? I don't know yet, man. I don't know yet. We're gonna see Sunday. But EU definitely trying to get on my good side today. My last entry probably the best. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That one right here, like this UJ, yeah, this is nice. But this after 11, which is irritating, but this is good. What if the candle closed in the supply zone, but it's created at a resistance level at the top? Continue to move on the downside. Send me a chart of what you're talking about, bro. The second one is not low probability. People got to understand gaps, man. Once you understand gaps, you understand why I drew out the second one. You got to understand gaps. So like right here, like, so that is a gap. It's a current gap on the candle close. No gap anymore. Entry, like, or you could have entered right there. You got to understand gaps, bro. It don't work. It don't work in London. Blah blah blah. Some of these guys are breaking the rules. Take the setup. Let's make money. I mean, if people having a hard time trading with the system on London, then come to New York. Like it's hella setups on New York. I ain't gonna lie. New York is where it's at. I mean, I do be hearing like London be lit though, but New York be having some setups. The only thing that's bad about New York is that it's just hella news. I just hate that. But any last questions though, because it's 7 o'clock. I don't even know if I want to keep this recorded. I don't even know. Should I keep this? I feel like we didn't say too much about it. Didn't talk about anything really. Yeah, I don't think I should keep it, bro. And it was lagging too. I don't even know, like my internet didn't even cut off. So I don't even know what just happened. What would you say a setup usually come after or before news? Honestly, I'll say a setup comes after, because like sometimes news create the setup. Sometimes news make the setup win. So definitely after news, sometimes a setup will just look extremely beautiful. It'd be the setups that be before news that be iffy just because it's about to consolidate and then they about to just take out traders and go the other way. So trading right before news is definitely high risk stuff for sure. But then sometimes trading when you in a trade and the news hit, it just make like, what was that trade last week on GU? Like GU like was terrible. I think I took a supply setup loss and then it was a demand setup right after. And then news made a hit take profit. Like, bro, like, come on, bro. No, it was definitely lagging today. I don't even know what's going on. But let's just go on the news right here and see what's going on. Let's see. Going on next week. Okay, so Monday, none Monday. We got news at Tuesday, Wednesday, no news, Thursday, 8:30, Friday, 8:30. And news on Saturday. That's like the first time I ever seen news on Saturday. But yeah, man, like I'm just so used to trading New York session. I'm just expecting news to be every day. A lot of fake outs, a lot of BS goes on in New York, but I'm still gonna be catching some setups next week regardless too. So I'm not really worried about it at all. And sometimes some people wait until after 9:30 to even consider setups. I'll be seeing people waking up just strictly for the New York Stock Exchange, like, and then they'll just be gone after that. So I'm not really worried about the news. London really not good for setups. Some people say London are good. Some people say London are bad. I can't speak on London. I like New York. So, and I'm going to continue to trade New York. But man, all right, I'm about to wrap this up. Overall this week was pretty good. Definitely taking counter trend setups is just super high risk. I'm about to just stop sending those type of setups. I ain't gonna lie. If it's counter trend, don't even think I'm about to just send it out, because those be the main ones that just be on some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, man, next week, same stuff. Congrats to the people that got funded this week. It was a lot of people that got funded. I don't even be posting everybody. So we're just like, bro, shout out to all the people that got funded this week. Shout out to people that made some withdrawals, made some money. Yeah, bro, just keep killing it, man. Like I know people just having a hard time understanding the system, but you gotta first things first. This is the best way to get the most out of this group. For one, turn the homework, because a lot of people don't turn the homework. Okay, turn the homework, watch the webinars, wake up when we trade together, and see what's going on when we be trading together. You can trade. Well, you can take my trades. You can take people that recommend some setups. You can even take Abdul setups. There's a lot of stuff that you can just do in the Discord. But you definitely still got to put in the work and be okay. Well, not be okay. See the setups on your own, because that's the goal at the end of the day. If you can't see the setup on your own, you need me. We don't want to need anybody, period. So you need to be doing your homework during the weekend. Like, you need to be back testing. You need to be forward testing. I sent a simulator in the Discord so people can simulate over the weekend if people are doing that at all. But it's just like, you still got to do your part. Like, I'm going to try to send out the best setups possible. I'm going to try to help people as much as I can, but you still got to do your part too, for sure. So, yeah, the simulator, it's in the announcements. It's in the announcements. It's a free simulator. I'm not back testing today, but tomorrow I'm getting to it, like, straight up. But hope you have a good weekend, man. Homework gonna be checked tomorrow. People keep hitting me up about the meet and greet. It's over with. Like, I gave people time. Like, I gave people 15 days. It's over with the meet and greet. Updates is for the people that's on the list. We're not on the list. Over with. Like, I don't know if we're gonna have another one. Who knows? But I gave people time. People still didn't want to turn it on time. I'm not even about to deal with it. So sorry if you couldn't come, but we might have another one. You know what I'm saying? We might have another one, but this one wraps. I'm about to start calling places and seeing what's good. So, all right, man, y'all have a good weekend. I'm gone.